Here with head coach Anna Nimz as the Lady Demons prepare for Southland Conference Tournament on Monday morning as well. So early start there on the first. You get to open up the tournament, so that's kind of a neat deal.
Yep.
Coach, big game. Obviously, tournament time. March games are a little bit different in terms of pressure, needing those clutch moments. And as you look back at that last time we played Commerce, it's kind of what we got. We got clutch shots down the stretch that we needed to make, needed to have, and I know that that's what we need again on Monday.
Yeah, I mean, you really answered it for me, so thank you. I think you nailed it because it's going to come down to those big possessions. It's going to come down to all-out effort. It's going to come down to 50-50. We were able to watch a lot of just overall effort plays and where we had success. And, you know, like Coach A alluded to, that's the difference between winning and losing is making those big-time plays, making those big-time efforts. You know, and we're going to have it. Commerce is a very good team that's very used to playing in these situations. You know, they're always one of the top-tier teams, you know, and they're playing D2 ball, and so they're used to being in the tournament. I don't think that'll be any nerves for them, and so, but we just have to come out and play the way we know we can. I believe in the girls. I believe that when they're playing 40 minutes of quality basketball, that they can beat anybody.
Now, like we talked, like you said, the pressure, all that sort of stuff. You look back at that New Orleans game, late in that game, like I said, I mentioned the Commerce game. You think back to the Lamar win, those close games, close, you know, pressure moments at the end. But it takes on a different kind of feeling when you're in a tournament mode. Yeah,
for sure. I think in all those games, we started to really exude some poise and composure down the stretch, and I think you could easily see that they were playing for one another. And at this time of the year, you're going to have to do all of those things. You're going to have to be playing for the girl to your right and to your left. You're going to have to play with the utmost composure and poise, you know, and so we don't want to overexcite it. You know, it's the next game. You know, we're 0-0. We're headed into a completely different, you know, season. And so we want to have the excitement of being in the tournament, but don't want to put any added pressure on one individual game. I believe in my heart if we go out and, like I said, we play the way I know they can play, then, you know, we can come out successful. But we have to play the right way. We have to play for 40 minutes. We have to stay focused. You know, we really got to lean on that scout and make sure we stay locked in.
We talked about her probably ad nauseum at times, but Candace Paramore had a huge game. She scored 26 in that last meeting with Commerce, and we got what we needed from the others. I think Sharna had 9, Joe had 8 or 9 or something. You know, the other players stepping in. Mm-hmm. Obviously, Candace is going to be huge in the game Monday, but it's about, like you said,
it's got to be everybody.
It's everybody.
It's going to have to be everybody. When we have our most success is when we're getting production coming off the bench. You know, yes, Candace Paramore does lead the way in regards to scoring, but the 6 or 8 that we know that Jelly can hit, we have to have those. You know, Jazz, I thought, played really well against Commerce in this last matchup, just being able to pull down the offensive rebound, score right there at the bucket. We have to have those to have success. Sharna, of course, I think she's shooting 38% from the three-point line. We want her shooting 15 times a game, and we're still getting her to that comfort level, but we also have to run our offense well enough to create that type of look. You know, but nobody in this tournament will win a game if just one person's doing it. And so it's got to be a group effort from the girls that play 40 minutes to the girls that play no minutes. Our bench has to be the best. Our staff has to be the best. I have to be at my best. And then the girls on the court have to be their best. Everybody in the Southland Conference is too good for anything less than that.
And then finally, Coach, I'm sure if you peruse the social media of Southland Conference, it's been a big week with the new brand, new logo. But they released some pictures of the court yesterday, celebration of 50 years of Title IX. And how cool is it to see all the female coaches, players, administrators, their names emblazoned all around the court this week?
It's unbelievable. I think I made probably 2 back-to-back redundant posts, but I was just in shock of how much thought went into that court, how much thought and professionalism that the Southland has had throughout the whole course of the year. I mean, you want to talk about social media and the graphics. The guy behind those graphics is on point. But that court and the vision that the commissioners had just to recognize Title IX. But it's one thing to talk about it, but that had so much thought that it means that much more. Just like a kid, I found my name, and I know Coach A found her name, and we found Candace's name, and so even at my age, it's cool. You see your name on a baseline at a conference tournament, but I can't thank the Southland enough, because to me, there's not another conference in the United States that's going to be able to compare with our conference tournament in regards to that court. But just in general, I think that the Southland's just continued to elevate itself. It's always been a dominant, a strong conference, but I think right now they're making a statement, and they're moving on and up, and it's just been fun and exciting to be a part of it. So it's really cool. I'm appreciative.
So let's go play as many games as we can on it, right?
Let's go wear that court out.
Yeah. All right, thanks so much, Coach.
All right, thanks. Forkum Demons.